Hey guys, my name is Jason Rice. I'm a realtor here with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, Metro Brokers in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And today I really just want to come with you guys to give you guys a little piece of nuggets, especially to our first-time home buyers, and things to think about when they're going through this process. And the first thing that I want you to think about while you're going through this process is selecting your realtor or your agent. When you're going through this process, it's very important to pick an agent or realtor that's going to communicate with you how you like to be communicated with. I know that sounds like a mouthful, but let's just be honest. Some of us prefer text. Some of us prefer emails. Some of us prefer the good old-fashioned get on the phone and call me because I want to hear your voice. That's just what it is. Some of us prefer all three, and some people want you to do all three and make sure that they cover all faces that you are reaching them. When you're going through that, I think it's very important to think about those options. But another piece is energy. I'm a very big believer in energy and personality, right? Because this process, you're going to at least see these person. The process is going to take about 60 to 90 days from start to finish. Maybe quicker. It just depends on where you're at. But you're going to spend a lot of time with this person, and you want to make sure that this person is someone that you want to spend a lot of time with, right? So you got to think about those kind of things when you're going through this process. Another thing that you got to think about too is the lending piece. A lot of times people come to me and they've been looking at homes a little out of the price point that they're going to get lending for. And then it's kind of, they have that conversation to get them back in that price point once they receive lending. So what I generally do with my clients is, first time when they sign and they say, I want you to represent me, I get them in the seat with my lender so that they know what they're shopping for. Because when you're shopping and you don't know how much you can or can't spend, you may be looking at things outside or under your price point. And we want to get you in that comfortable range of where your price point is and have a realistic goal to get to the closing table. Another thing that we got to think about in this process also too, guys, that people don't really talk about a lot is closing costs. Closing costs is something that you're going to have to come to the closing table with outside of the money that you have for your down payment. And that's just what it is, unfortunately. Now there are programs that will help with that. There are negotiation techniques and tactics that we can get some of that from the seller, and we can sit down and talk about that if need be. But you're going to have to provide that as an additional cost. Another thing to think about as an additional cost is going to be the home inspection. You want to have someone on your side do your home inspection, so that way when it's time to kind of like negotiate price and everything like that during due diligence, like what isn't wrong with the home. Also, another thing to think about, guys, in our market, earnest money is very important. And I refer my clients, I let them know that I request them to make a 1% earnest money down payment for when we're putting offers in, just because we want to be able to present an offer that a seller is going to say, you know what, I'm going to go with that offer. And if I see an offer with earnest money, I'm more likely to look at that than if I see one that doesn't have that attached to it. So I just want to make sure that when you're in this process, you have all that monies to be able to go ahead and do that. And then that last little nugget that I'm going to give you before I let you guys go is what I call is the quick draw. When you see a home that you like, be ready to jump on it at that point, because in the Atlanta market, the homes are going very, very quick, guys. Very, very quick. So you want to see the home and then put an offer in. If you see something and you think that I could live here for the next 5, 10, 15, or even 30 years, you want to make sure you get an offer in on that home that day. Don't wait till next week. Don't think about it or anything like that, just because it's a lot of people that live around you that are looking at the same inventory that you're looking at, and they might be wanting to make a decision, and they may pull the trigger a little faster than you did. So just think about that when you guys are out here shopping and you're with your realtor or me, and just have a good time, and just understand that it's a good time. It's a good time to get into the market, and I'm here to help you if you guys need anything. So I'm going to leave all my contact information down below, so please feel free to jot that down, share this with someone, share my contact information with them. If you have any other general questions, feel free to ask. I'm always available. I'll always respond to your questions. So guys, I just want to tell you thank you for watching, and tune in next time.